Reality has sunk in for many Ghanaians that their beloved fellow citizen and soccer star Christian Atsu is gone. Since the arrival of his body in Accra Sunday, discovered almost 2 weeks after the earthquake in Turkey and Syria, many have been showing up at his homestead to pay their respects to the family and await details of his burial. The country's Vice President, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, who received Atsu's body when it arrived at the Kotoka International Airport, assured the family of the government's support for the former Black Stars player's burial.
We pray that the soul of Christian Atsu rests in perfect peace in the bosom of the Lord. And I would like to say that the state will be fully involved with the family in providing him a befitting burial.
Ghana's Football Association expressed its condolences to the family and the football community.
When it comes to these things, both at custom and then legally, the body belongs to the family. So the family will take the lead. When the date is fixed, we would announce it, and then I'm sure the generality of Ghanaians will come together.
The return of Christian Atsu's body to Accra has brought on to many Ghanaians a lot of sadness.
I think it was a very surreal moment. It was a very devastating moment for a lot of Ghanaians, even those who are not avid followers of football. For us who have followed the national team for a decade and a half or so, it was really, really painful to watch the mortal remains of Christian Atsu.
I mean, Ghanaians will remember him as somebody who took care of the poor, always donating to prisons and all that. So I think he had a good heart, and that's what Ghanaians will remember him for. He was one of my favorite players, so it was really hard for me.
I think it's been more of a heartbreaking one for most Ghanaians. I mean, Atsu was no Samoan or Abedipele, but he had an impact, obviously, both on the field and off the field. People remember him mostly for what he did at the AFCON 2015. And I think most people were hopeful that he was going to be found alive, but it's quite unfortunate that it happened the way it did.
31-year-old Atsu played for the Turkish football club Hatayspor and had scored the winning goal against another Turkish team, Kasimpasa, the day before the deadly earthquake on February 6th. The former Everton and Newcastle player was instrumental in the performance of Ghana's Black Stars at the 2015 Africa Cup of Nations final and the World Cup in Brazil in 2014. Ghana Football Association announced that it will observe a 1-minute silence at all its organized competitions in honor of Christian Atsu. Francisca Kakra Forson, VOA News, Accra.